Do you love all things social media, the latest trends, pop culture, and the occasional interview with your favorite influencers? Yeah, duh. Well, you're in the right place. This is The Influence, a social media podcast. And now, Abby Jean, she is so adorable, and my favorite ginger, Nate.
I wanted to kick the show off with two things. Reading our reviews.
Read them to me.
We have another 5-star coming at you from Spooky in Seattle.
Ooh.
5 stars. Friends who inspire. This podcast is my favorite because I feel like Abby and Nate are friends who inspire me. They share their life lessons in a funny, honest, and relatable way. The only bad thing about this podcast is that it only comes out once a week. Oh, Spooky in Seattle. We love you. Thank you so much.
I love that username.
I know. If you want to hear
It's
your
funny.
review read on the podcast, you first
Head over to
you have to give us one. Head over to Apple Podcasts and rate and review.
to rate and review.
And we may pick yours to read right here on the show. Also, I just got off the phone with my dad, and he's like so nonchalant about everything. He's like, yeah, I've been listening to your podcast. They're okay. I was like, okay, cool. It was like, there's just one thing. If I could offer one piece of advice or one critique.
Wait, can I guess?
Yeah, I was going to have you guess. What's the one thing?
He doesn't want us to swear so much.
Yes.
My family says that too.
Specifically me. He was like, you drop too many F-bombs. He was like, Abby, she doesn't really, maybe like once in a blue moon, but you always do. And
You
there's
drop
too
them
many.
all the time.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, noted. I did notice that because I think I said it like 2 or 3 times in the last episode. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, but we were like,
Noted. We were fired
all of
up.
the topics were juicy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were super fired up.
We were.
I'll put a disclaimer out there.
Yeah.
I will drop the F-bomb quite often if I'm fired up.
Yes. Yes. I will take note of that. And he was like, some
Yeah.
people do cuss, but some people don't like to hear that. So just keep that in mind. And I was like, okay, fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
I'll keep that in mind, Dad. Yeah.
And yeah, we hear you, we receive you. I
We
accept
receive
that,
it.
Mr. Kelly.
Yes. We accept it.
Oh yeah,
Hold it
and
in.
correction from last week. It was the podcast was Murder with My Husband, not
Yes.
Morbid.
Correct. And you had another retraction too. The amount of actresses that audition.
That audition for Selena, it was like
Yeah.
25,000.
Yes. And our girl J-Lo
That's a
pulled it out.
lot.
That's
I
so
still have
many.
yet to watch it.
So I listened to that podcast upon your recommendation, and oh my God, so good. That's the first time I listened to Murder with My Husband.
I'm obsessed with them.
And they're like so cute. They do it in like, I love how
I
they
know.
format the show and lay everything out and kept it kind of still a mystery, like the way that they were presenting it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Because so she does all the research and then she presents it to him, and their whole thing is like, I love it and he hates it.
Yeah. Two
But,
cute names too, Garrett and Peyton.
Oh, and
Adorable.
they're like, they're so cute. Like they're so in love. And I love,
Yeah.
they'll do like what they did this weekend. And he's like, I washed the truck. And Peyton's like, I sat in my camping chair and watched him wash
Aw.
the truck. And they're just like so innocent and so happy. It like brings
So
me so much
cute.
joy.
It kind of like
And
reminds
I'm
me
like
of you
swearing.
and Honey. I can picture that happening.
No.
No.
Literally the last time. So Honey will wash his truck constant. Well, he did when we lived in the apartment because we had like a little car washing station.
Yeah.
But I remember one morning like running around and I couldn't find my blow dryer and I was like bugging out. This apartment was like 600 square feet. Where is this damn blow dryer? And I go outside and he's got like an 80-foot extension cord and he's got blow drying his tires.
Stop it. I am pissed.
And I was like, I've been looking for this for hours.
blow drying his
A
tires.
monster.
That's so
Speaking of the
funny.
devil, one
Yeah.
moment, please.
Yes.
Hello? Hello? I don't get any service.
Oh,
Hello?
Shit. I need you to start introducing the idea of having Honey on the
I
show.
know.
Like more in a more
You know what
serious tone.
I agree. And I think All I need to do,
Yeah.
because he'll have like Crown Royal on like a special occasion.
Yes.
I just need to get like 2 drinks in it.
Yeah. And we could turn it into like a regular segment every so often.
Because can you imagine?
Drunk honey.
People would freak.
Die. People would die
My only DM I get is like, love you, but
Where's
could
honey?
you please, can I have more honey? And I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my God.
Yeah. Then that way we can direct people to the podcast. Be like, there's all the honey you can handle on the podcast.
I know.
I love it. You know what other podcast I like? Let's talk about podcasts.
What?
Women in Tangents. They post a lot on TikTok, and it's just 2 women like facing each other on a couch, just like super comfy, like under their blankets, and they're like besties, and they just talk random. They just go off on tangents, and it's fucking hysterical, and they drink sometimes, and it's so funny.
I think I'm thinking of a different one. Are they the ones that say like, am I in the wrong? 31 male talking to 27-year-old female.
No.
Oh fuck. I gotta figure out which one that is.
Oh yeah.
Like the most recent one was like 29 female marries 32-year-old male, and they get married after 6 months of knowing each other, and he played it off like he was super religious and that's why they weren't having sex before marriage. They get married, and then on their wedding night they go to like consummate the marriage, and he's got a teeny ween.
Micro. No.
And
These are
like,
real stories that people write in?
Yes. And it's like,
No.
do you like, am I in the wrong that I think he like did that on purpose, and now like
Oh fuck.
it wasn't real, like he wasn't a virgin, he just said like
he totally did it on purpose.
I know. And I always have a very strong opinion, and they're always
Yeah.
super juicy.
Oh my God. That's wrong. He did that on purpose. That's evil.
I think so too.
For sure. Yeah.
But it's all stories like that, and you're just like,
That's amazing. That's a great idea for
know.
a podcast.
right? And people, people love sending in those things.
Yeah. We need to come up with some sort of thing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where people can email us. And
What
we
if they
can,
did
like...
their drunken stories?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Because that's funny.
I like that.
Write us in and we'll anonymously read them.
Yeah. Your anonymous, like, worst drunken story.
I think that would be so funny.
I do too. Let's try. You want to kick it off right now?
Oh, I gotta think.
Yeah. Let's think about it. They can email us at abbiejeanandnate@gmail.com.
Send us in your craziest drunken night story.
Yes. A drunken regret, a drunken conversation, a drunken sexual escapade.
Confession, something
Confession.
wild and crazy.
Drunken confessions. I think, yeah, let's simplify it by that. Drunken
We should just call it
confessions.
Slob kebab.
What's your slop
This
kebab?
week on Slob Kebabs.
Yes. We'll keep it anonymous. abbiejeanandnate
Write
at
us in
gmail.com.
At abbiejeanandnate@gmail.com. Send us in your slob kebab.
And we may share some of ours as
And
well.
we'll share some of ours. Do you do that though when you're just like driving or you're having a regular day and you just like remember something
Oh my
terrible?
God. Yes.
Not like terrible, but like stupid or awful, and you're
Yes,
just like,
Of
oh
course.
my God,
And
that
you
was
just want to
me.
crawl inside the
Die.
earth and die. Yes. All the
Oh my
time.
And then you have to just like shake it off, and then you forget
Yeah.
about it for another couple months, and then
Yeah.
it pops in again.
Oh my God. Ooh, thank God that
I know.
those. I mean, fuck. Sorry, Dad. They exist. I have plenty enough to exist for a lifetime, but I'm grateful that
Same.
they aren't continually happening.
I know.
You know?
It was so funny. Did I tell you? So I went and got Botox yesterday.
Yeah.
But the time before that, so like in August, it's a husband and a wife, and they're like so fun. The wife like puts the ice roller on while the husband. So anyway, I had told them last time that I'm sober, and I kind of told him a little bit. And like he walks in the room and he's like, "Oh yeah, Abby Jean, you're the one who like drank vodka all the time." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yep."
Guilty.
And he's like, "That's right, that's right. Like you were like a crazy alcoholic." He's like, "I got," and I was like, "Oh man, this is so funny. I really do offer
Where's
shit
this
up
going?
everywhere."
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you mentioned Botox. I'm thinking about doing it for the 40th birthday.
You have to.
Yeah.
I just know you, and I think you'll be like, thank gosh.
Yeah. I do too. I've been thinking about it for a long time.
Does your forehead bother you?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, as soon as I like realized that my forehead was bothering me, I was like, why don't I just do this?
Right. I'm very expressive though. Like
Same.
I still want my brows to move, but they won't, will
They
they?
will.
Okay.
Yes, they will.
All right.
That's what I tell them. I'm like this because I have like one line
Yeah.
that goes across and I'm like, it just bothers me. I don't want it to get deeper, but like I don't want
Yeah.
to be frozen. And they're like,
Same. I want it more like preventative. I'm almost like I'm not okay like how it is now, but I just don't want it getting worse.
yeah. Like I said, when I got it, like you could still see like
Right.
wrinkles on my
Yeah.
face. I wasn't like a fresh baby skin. Not a single human being noticed it that I got it. Not
Okay,
a
good.
single human
But
was like,
you
"Oh my
can,
god,
right?
you got Botox." But I could,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're happier with it.
And all I just noticed was like it was just a little bit smoother.
Yeah.
And then even now, like I mean, it's been like 6 months, 7 months. I
Mhm.
wasn't like, "Oh, I need to go back and get more."
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
"Oh, I can kind of notice it coming back again. I need to get a little bit more."
Mhm.
And the second
Yeah.
the needle goes in, your headache is
Immediately gone. That's fascinating.
immediate. Like I almost was like, oh, I should have got more like where the
Yeah.
headache is.
Can you jab that into my temples, please?
Yeah, I know.
In your armpit? People get it in their armpits, right?
Yeah, to stop sweating.
Yeah.
Did you see that Kylie Jenner like retracted their baby name and he's not named Wolf anymore?
No. Wait, hold on.
They
I
had
don't
named
even think that I knew that the name was released. I'm like
Wolf.
so out of it. Wolf? Like the animal?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
And he was born on 2/2/22.
22. That's Nicole's birthday.
And
2-2.
it's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they named him Wolf. And then she posted today, like, his name's not Wolf. We changed it. It didn't fit him. But she didn't say what his name is.
Oh my God. That freaking family. I can't.
I can't wait for their new show. I really can't.
I stopped myself twice from saying the F word so far, and you stopped yourself once, I noticed.
Yeah, we can do that.
All for Dave Kelly.
All for Dave Kelly.